Hello students, this is January 12th and we're getting ready for you to do some work in Project Lead the Way. This is going to be something to turn in for the people in the classroom and at home are doing. So for those of you at home, what we're doing is we're going to Unit 1, Energy and Power. We're going down to 1.2 and then we're going to 1.23, Electric Circuit Simulation. Simulation is the key. There is an electric circuit physical, which is the work that was being done in class. Click on 1.3 simulation and you will open up to this. Now in your engineering notebook, what you want to do is you want to title 1.2.3 Engineering Circuit Simulation, because this is what you're going to take a picture and turn into me, and it needs to be on your engineering notebook. That is grid paper engineering notebook. You're to read over the introductions and do research on this on your own. Terms like circuits, electric circuits, series circuits, parallel circuits, current, voltage, resistance, all this stuff you're going to look up and learn a lot about yourself at home. I need you to be versed on all this stuff. And then you're going to go down to equipment to where it says FET simulators. When you click on this, it will bring up this screen. This is from the University of Colorado, FET simulations. Open it up, go to lab, open it up, and you get this blue screen. Now, when you go back to the electric circuits, you're going to read the procedures. You're going to read the procedures. And you're going to review Introduction to Electricity, which was done before Christmas. To do that, you've got to click on it and review it. So this is going to take time. Don't expect to do this in 10 minutes because it won't happen. It's going to take a couple hours for you to learn all this stuff. This is Ohm's law. This is the calculation that we're doing over and over again. And you're going to learn that voltage equals current times resistance, and that you can rearrange that formula in any different ways. So what they have here is current equals voltage divided by resistance. You can see the variable symbol, you can see the units of measurement, and the symbol itself, unit symbols. So learn about Ohm's law, research that. Then you're given 3 questions in which you have a, for instance, on number 1 here, it says you're on a camping trip, and you have something with 9 volts and 18 ohms, and you want to know the current. Well, we know that current is I, that's the variable, and I equals voltage divided by resistance. Therefore, when you calculate that out, you're going to show me a formula, plug in the numbers, and do the calculations. Solve each 3 for the missing variable, and then you're going to construct a circuit using the simulations. So after here it says 4, launch the FET simulation. There it is. Then drag out a battery. Here's a battery. I want you to make sure it's in 9 volts. So it's in 9 volts. And we want a light bulb and a switch. And we got to put these together with wires. And we want the light bulb to run the battery to run the light bulb. Notice that when I get close to something, the wires will connect magnetically, and that the wires will expand and contract to fit whatever design you have. I'm just piecing them together right now. When I finish the circuit or make everything connect up, if I throw the switch, the light comes on. I'll move you back over here so you can see the palette. So this is the palette where everything's located. There's your wires I was bringing out. So I was dragging a wire out like that. And we haven't got the resistors yet, but we'll do resistors later. On the right hand side, this is your voltmeter. Red's going to go above the light. Black's going to go below the light. When it connects up, you can see 9 volts is showing here because it's the same thing as the battery. If you want to know a specific current or amp, you want to put that on it. It tells you got 0.9 amps. Or, and this is in some of the later drawings as you build more complex stuff, you can simply cut, and by cutting, if you go to a joint like that, you can take the yellow scissors, cut it, and put this amp meter right here, current reading right here, and it reads the amperage. Notice the electrons. These are electrons moving from the battery. So your job is to go back to the activities and answer all the questions. So we're around 5, 6. Got to read them thoroughly, because some of them you got to slow down and read these questions. I'm assuming that you're able to read everything pretty easily. You build each one of these circuits they tell you to build. Put the amp meters in the right place. Switches, light bulbs, they're all pretty self-explanatory. Resistance, look up at the formulas. Resistance equals voltage divided by current. And then at the bottom down here, you're building something called a parallel circuit. That's a parallel circuit. It's kind of on a railroad track type setup. You answer 17 questions, working them out with the simulator here as you build this stuff. And then you answer the conclusion questions. Take a picture of all the pages, make sure it's neat and I can see it and I can grade it. If it's not neat, you're not going to get a grade and we'll fail you. You should be at this point in your life able to write neatly and do the work properly. Turn it into Schoology. It's open in Schoology right now. And I will give you a grade. If you have any questions, you can contact me. Thank you.